Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is PAL Racing time. Here we are, week 3 of the Player Advancement League iRacing series, and we find ourselves at our first Crown Jewel race of the season. It is Charlotte, the DABABY car 225, and we have a nice set field. 26 cars have entered, and we have none other than the infamous rookie himself. Hunter East sits on the pole on that 24 machine, and we're going to go ahead, get in the booth, and get a word from him. Hey, Hunter, no up in the booth. You have a copy.
Yes, I do.
Well, Hunter, here you are. 2 poles in a row. Coming off of 2 wins in a row. Are you going to create the 3-peat and get it done right here at Charlotte?
Hopefully. It's just going to take a lot of tire saving. This track is very aggressive on tires, just like the other 2 tracks. So I should be good when it comes to that. Just hopefully I stay out of trouble during the race.
Well, Hunter, this is your rookie season here in PAL, so you don't have a whole lot of knowledge on how the Triple Crown may work, but you're given a little bit of insight in your rookies meeting. Tell us, is there any umph behind you, any importance of wanting to go out here and get this win, specifically knowing the Triple Crown with the $100 bonus is on the line?
Yeah, it's got a cool name, the DABABY car. I like it. I should be able to win the Triple Crown. It just all comes down to Talladega. I know I can easily win Darlington. I probably would have won it last season if I didn't get wrecked, but that's a whole nother story. But Talladega is probably the biggest concern for me, at least, when it comes to the Triple Crown.
Alrighty, well, Hunter, we're going to send you back down. Have a good race, bud, and don't whip up on these boys too bad.
Thank you.
We'll send Hunter back down to that team chat. So he gives us a little insight here on the Triple Crown. So basically, we have 3 races in PAL Racing that we deem our crown of jewels. The first one right here at Charlotte. He brought up the Talladega Derby, or the only restrictor plate on the schedule. We'll go there around halfway through the season. And then, of course, the Darlington finale race to close out a season of PAL. Those are your Triple Crown races. You win all 3 in the same season. You set yourself up to come out of here, maybe not an absolute rich man, but $100 richer, plus the bonus money you get for winning those races. It adds up, and that allows these guys to buy cars, tracks, maybe not even anything iRacing related, maybe just personal belongings and stuff they want to surround themselves with. So it's a great opportunity to go out here, win some money. But other than that, we have 26 cars in the field. Jacob Alicia is on that outside pole. Last week we saw him jump the restart when he was to the outside of Hunter East and give himself a black flag, drove his way up through the field, and almost came home there with the win. It was a top 3 for him, and as the pace truck rolls down the backstretch, you guys already know what time it is. It is time for your go time music. Oh, baby, 150 laps right here at Charlotte. It is going to be an absolute banger. 26 cars enter the field. Half a dozen rookies join. Win this race. You set yourself up to win the Triple Crown. Last season was epic. Let's see if it'll repeat. Pace truck pulls off. And it's go time, baby. Green flag. As we head down the backstretch, Hunter East retains the lead, and here comes Eric Gonzalez, his teammate, another rookie to the inside of Jacob Alicia, challenging Alicia for the second position, and through the inside in the tri-oval, he has it by just about half a car, falling him into the corner. Let's see if there's some difference. Out of corner exit. Look at Great Jody up. Well, we have a car into the outside wall. I'm not sure exactly who that was. I think it might have been Jaheim Carty. Jaheim got to the outside wall there, going through turns 1 and 2, and Jaheim, he is going to drop lots of positions all the way to the rear here, settles out right around 23rd. That is not what you wanted to see out of the man making his return. Meanwhile, Jacob Alicia still battling back on Eric Gonzalez on that outside. Now, we talked about this a little bit pre-race in the drivers' meetings, how crucial tire saving is going to be here at Charlotte. Jacob Alicia is going to let him go by, and Eric Gonzalez is going to move his way into that second position. And we may have had a wreck. I believe Michael Brooks may be involved. There's Michael Brooks. Is anybody else involved? Aaron Warren is back here. I don't see any immediate damage back to Michael Brooks. We have an incident report out of him, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the replay. Here's Michael Brooks inside of Jaheim Carty, and it looks like Jaheim comes down as Michael Brooks is holding his line. Let's take another look at that. We'll go back a little bit further. We'll get into slow-mo. So look at Michael Brooks to the inside of Jaheim Carty, and as they go to enter into turn 1, you can see Jaheim looks like he begins to start driving down the track. Oh, Michael Brooks is coming up quite a little bit. And that's just the classic wreck you'll see at an oval track. One car coming up as another car goes down. And that will be what brings out the caution here, lap number 6. Here's the restart zone. Jacob Alicia throttles up. And he already gets about a car length on Hunter East. Eric Gonzalez on that top side needs to battle his teammate. Gordon Spain, Pete Tart did not get the jump they wanted. And look, all these guys all the way through the field. We got a couple of internet blinking here up towards the front. But everybody seems to get through scotch-free. And look at Eric Gonzalez to the inside of Hunter East. I thought they might have made contact there. That was really close. That could have been an incident. They are going to get it regrouped, and Hunter East, he's going to move back into that second position, gets it away from Eric Gonzalez, and is now trying to run down Jacob Alicia down the front stretch. That's a really quick front stretch there as they go into turns 1 and 2, trail braking in, trying to get that car to the bottom of the track, save that tire. You don't want to be putting in too much wheel input, or you are going to hurt yourself. And Hunter East down the back stretch has about a half a car length gap to Jacob Alicia he needs to make up. Here comes Gordon Spain. Gordon Spain looking to the inside now. Inside has the advantage in 3 and 4 before that top line starts to get rubbered into Eric Gonzalez smartly. He's going to jump right back in line. Gordon Spain into P3. Eric Gonzalez P4. Pete Tart and the 21 was right there to capitalize. He sits 5th. Look at Gordon Spain right here following Hunter East. He has a little bit more of an arc into the corner. He's actually driving right a lane up off the bottom. You can see the run he gets the clean air to the nose. Will he go for a pass? Yes, he will, to the outside, and I wonder if he can make the pass at the top in 3 and 4. He could get a really good run, but the big worry here are tires. Tires. Don't use them all up, but I think Gordon Spain wants to grab a couple of positions here. Gordon Spain will go into second, and Gordon Spain, oh, Jacob Alicia, what happened to Jacob Alicia? Up into the wall, caution should be out here. Yes, it is. Maybe not, no. We're still green flag. What happened to Jacob Alicia? He might have spun on the exit of turn 1. We need to take a look at the replay as Alicia now drops to 16th. What just happened? We look back towards the front just to check. Hunter East retains the lead. Has Alicia fumbled the bag again? Jacob Alicia to his inside. Gordon Spain. They're really close there. Does Gordon get into... Oh, Gordon Spain gets into the left rear of Alicia through the grass. He's trying to get that car stopped. Aiden Gould just misses him. So does Chris Warren. That was close. Oh, my gosh. I want to look at that again. Watch how close this is. So here comes Gordon Spain. Gets to the right rear of Alicia. Alicia locks it down through the grass. Watch Aiden Gould, Chris Warren. Ooh! Look at all these drivers doing an amazing job at getting around. And right now that leaves Hunter East in the lead. Gordon Spain P2, Pete Tart P3. And he is guarding that top 15. Oh, he may have had a wreck. What just happened? Luke Chadwick into the wall, heavy right side contact. That car is smoked. Oh, who else is down there with him? That's Raymond Wimmer. What just happened? Caution finally comes out. Raymond Wimmer looks like he has the blunt here of what happened. A lot of damage on that car. That nose smashed in, left front suspension is messed up. That car is smoking. And it may be a tough flashback from last season, but Raymond Wimmer has been caught up in a wreck once again. Let's take a look at the replay. Raymond Wimmer inside of teammate Gary Smoke. Through the tri-oval. Oh, they make contact together. Through the grass he goes, cutting. He's going to hit the inside wall. Big contact for the 0-0. And we already know what happened. We're going to go ahead and grab what happened to Luke Chadwick now. So here's Luke Chadwick coming out of turn 4. Does something happen to the man? Oh, Spencer Burton entering pit road. He goes high to dodge. Must not have gotten the call out. And as he bounces off the outside wall, Gary Smoke comes low to avoid him. And I think that's what got Gary Smoke into Raymond Wimmer. And they're going to meet together right here at the exit. Pace truck pulls off. Hunter East will be in control to his outside Aiden Gould, another teammate, as well as Eric Gonzalez just behind. Pete Tart P4, Matthew Legat. 4 teammates right here in the top 5. Let's see if that causes any drama. Green flag is out, and away we go. Hunter East gets a good launch. Eric Gonzalez is going to roll into that second position. Aiden Gould P3 and Matthew Legat P4. So those are 4 teammates running a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down the front stretch. They're going to blink out here, but they're going to hang on. Let's go look at Jacob Alicia from 9th to 7th, following Douglas Henry, and look just behind 3 wide for a moment. Gordon Spain up the inside. John Schoenbacher, Samuel Lang backed out of it, thinking smart. And as they go down the front stretch, they're going to complete another lap. Pete Tart may be under attack by Douglas Henry. Douglas Henry getting a really good run through the corner. Pete Tart, though, he wants to go forwards just as bad as everybody else. But look at the Flipper Win Motorsport crew running a 1, 2, 3, 4 down the backstretch. There almost looks like they're trying to block each other. 4 cars right there in a train. Here comes Pete Tart the outside. He wants to break that up. Isn't that magical? 4 cars right there in a line. All teammates trying to defend. Here comes Pete Tart to the top. Douglas Henry, he's going to follow. Jacob Alicia is going to tuck into that bottom line. And look at Gordon Spain. All these cars underneath the blanket. This is some amazing racing we are being treated with. Aiden Gould takes the lead. Hunter East second. Eric Gonzalez trying to fend off Pete Tart on that top side. Here comes Pete Tart to the top. He's going to move his way into third. Now Douglas Henry is working on the outside of Eric Gonzalez. And there's Jacob Alicia just behind the group, waiting. And here he comes. Look at Pete Tart making his return to PALracing here in Season 3. And he wants to remind these guys that he was up there in contention for wins before he made a leave, as Aiden Gould has never raced Pete Tart before, but he's going to learn a lot about him now, because here comes that 21 machine. Looking to the outside, Pete Tart on the top, and that top line, he can get a really good run. Aiden Gould on the bottom. They're door to door. Here they come. Out of turn 4, Pete Tart with the advantage as he go to the lead. Pete Tart has the lead. He leads the lap. Can he close the door? Not quite. There's Aiden Gould there battling back on the bottom, but now as they go through turns 1 and 2, Pete Tart can get a really good rotation through that middle. Here they come, and they're still 2 by 2 just behind. Pete Tart to the lead. I am loving it, but it is very caution prone the way these guys are pushing it. And look at Hunter East, back flipper. Look at Gordon Spain. He jumps down to the bottom. Big run off the top, and he's already going to challenge Jacob Alicia. We just saw Chris Warren get into the wall. 3 different lanes being used throughout the corner. Gordon Spain to the bottom, to the inside of Alicia. He almost makes the clear. Alicia gets into East. Alicia, is he around? Contact with again. Aaron Warren involved. They're still wrecking. Matthew Legat, and it's 3 cars heavily damaged. Jacob Alicia, he may be out of the race. Big front end damage. He absolutely is. Take a look at Aaron Warren. Huge damage on that 74 machine. And that brings out another caution. Matthew Legat involved. Oh, we have a doozy of a replay to look at. This is the DABABY car, baby. This is what a crown of jewel race should look like. Let's take a look at the replay. I mean, where do we start? Here we go. We have Gordon Spain inside of Alicia. Alicia comes off the wall and gets into Gordon Spain. Leaves Hunter East with nowhere to go. Hunter East is actually going to get pretty clean. Samuel Lang into the wall. Matthew Legat nowhere to go. And Aaron Warren on that bottom line. Contact with the 81. I think John Schoenbachler could have helped out a little bit. Look at this. Just a pile up down here on the bottom of the track. All these cars come to a stop together. Heavy damage on all of them. Let's look at cockpit view of Jacob Alicia. Almost had it saved, but here comes the 81 and the 74 to make contact with them. Let's see that from the Aaron Warren perspective. He sees these cars get loose in front, checks up to go low, but then that leaves him with nowhere to go into the back of Legat. And that is just something you absolutely hate to see. Pace truck pulls off. Pete Tart will have control in the restart zone. And green flag is out. Pete Tart got a good launch. There's Douglas Henry right there on the bottom. Contact Douglas Henry, Gordon Spain, and it's a massive pileup on the front stretch. Cars everywhere. Oh my, Douglas Henry, Gordon Spain contact. And we have a lot of wrecked race cars. Cars are still wrecking. What has happened? John Schoenbachler with damage. Matthew Legat damage again. There's the 09 of Dylan Simmons. He has damage. That car is toast. Ryan Bumgarner, engine is smoking. Douglas Henry, big front end damage. Who got out of here unscathed? This is insane. Ethan Walker and that 8 machine, he has big damage. I mean, it just doesn't stop. We got to go into blimp view and just analyze this all. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's look at the restart. Keep an eye on that K&N black and white car, second car on that bottom line. They go through the restart zone. It's a green flag. He accelerates. He just hard left, like getting to the throttle, caused an issue. Gets up into Gordon Spain. I mean, look at this. Chris Warren, John Schoenbachler, Spencer Burton, Greg Jody at big checkup on the high side. Ryan Bumgarner gets ran over by Ethan Walker. Dylan Simmons, Samuel Lang, Mark Averett, Timothy Perryman, Chris Warren, Jacob Alicia. Gary Smokey said stop and still runs into T-Pain. I mean, these guys were still wrecking. Oh my gosh. That was insane. I mean, we still have a lot to look at. Here we go. Greg Jody at POV. I mean, look, just nowhere for him to go. Greg might have gotten the best of that compared to everybody else. Let's look at Gary Smoke. He's all the way back here in the rear. What does he see? Big wreck happening. I mean, he's on the brake still. Look at all these cars in front, checking up, going slow, and still gets into a stop to T-Pain. Absolute madness here. Hey, Doug, this is Noah in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, Douglas, can you give us a little insight what happened from your eyes there on that restart?
I got in the gas on that restart, and it was going straight, and then it just all of a sudden wasn't. And I think I'm out. I got about 12 more minutes of repair time, so I'll come back out on track and see what it's like. But I believe that wreck was on me.
Well, Doug, you won't be going back-to-back here at the DABABY car, but we wish you the best, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, see you then.
Pete Tart, Aiden Gould. I mean, I think Hunter East is pretty clean from that Jacob Alicia contact. Eric Gonzalez seems to be okay. And that's 4 cars, and just behind those 4, you have Michael Alfaro, Ethan Walker, Jacob Alicia, Greg Jodiet, Gordon Spain, Samuel Lang. A lot of damaged race cars. Appears there may be only about a dozen left running. And we are now finally halfway. This is insane. Green flag back out. Pete Tart with the restart. Hunter East to the rear bumper of the 21. And maybe these guys could take a little bit of a breather for me. That would be awesome. And it turns 1 and 2. Hunter East looks to the inside of Pete Tart. Here comes Eric Gonzalez. Pete Tart gets shunted on the line. Here comes the 3 flipper win. Teammates through that bottom. Aiden Gould's going to make the pass. Pete Tart's going to drop into position 4. And Hunter East returns to the lead. Eric Gonzalez second. Aiden Gould third.
Hopefully fall in line and probably put on one hell of a show. Oh, we got Hunter East and Alicia there.
Oh, I missed
Oh,
that.
Alicia
Yeah,
up to the
Alicia
wall.
around. This might bring out the caution.
It does.
I think it just did. I did not catch that happening, but we do have a replay. We'll go ahead and we will take a look at that. What just happened between Jacob Alicia and Hunter East? We knew Jacob Alicia was running multiple laps down with damage, a little bit slower.
Charge complete.
Oh, Hunter East running. I mean, Hunter East just tried to fill that hole a little too quick between Mark
Yeah.
Aver and Jacob Alicia. Maybe a little too zealous there.
Yeah, that's I would just account that you know, I'm just gonna say rookie, but you know, he's a damn good race car driver. I think it was just he saw a gap, he had to take it, and it didn't work out the way he planned.
Yeah, and maybe he expected Alicia to be more towards the wall there. Green flag back out in the restart zone. Good launch out of Eric Gonzalez. Aiden Gould didn't get the jump he wanted, but he is pretty close to clearing Greg Jodiet. We'll see how does Hunter East affect this. I'm sure he's going to go out here and try to help his teammates, but being 1 lap down, he kind of just does need to race his own race, but be respectful of the leaders. Greg Jodiet a little loose off of 2. He's inside of Aiden Gould, and Raymond, I bet you're kind of sitting on the edge of your seat for this one. Your teammate, Greg
bit.
Jodiet,
Yeah,
all of
watched him
drivers
on
and
the
road
bottom
stake
there.
racing winless. Greg might be the first to go out here and get it done as he chases Eric Gonzalez for this lead. Lap 137 underway out of 150.
Oh, go on, stick your nose in there,
Oh,
Greg.
got
You're
really-
good, buddy.
Greg's trying. He's wheeling it. It's just...
He's hungry, man. He's hungry. He's
Oh,
already
yeah.
claimed he's gonna be the first one to do it, and I have faith.
Look
You know,
at Hunter East.
We
Hunter
call
East-
him the freak for a reason. This man has freaky talent.
Well,
Hold
he-
on to it, buddy.
Oh, a little loose
That's
there.
what he does, man. He'll push this thing to the limit. He'll drive the wheels off of it. So it's going to be one hell of a show here.
I think Hunter East needs to back out of this battle. This battle is for the win right here. But Eric Gonzalez up the track. Greg Jodiet, three
Oh,
wide middle. He's going to stick it, but now he has the
19
bottom line.
To the front. I mean,
19
he
is
doesn't
leading.
like the bottom, I can tell you that. But
Well, he has
Nope,
about a
he's
car
got the
length
run.
advantage. Look at Eric Gonzalez falls back, and Greg Jodiet, Raymond, is leading. Greg Jodiet to the lead in the DABABY car 225, looking for the first career win for RSR. Greg may be the one to get it done. He has came the closest out of the team. Remember, Watkins Glen of season 1, and now with 11 laps to go, Greg Jodiet for Rogue State Racing. He has went his entirety of PAL winless. He's came the closest for RSR, but as he heads down the backstretch for the final time, he kept that car clean. He was out front here where it mattered, had 10-lap fresher tires, and as Greg Jodiet rounds turns 3 and 4, he sets himself up to be the Triple Crown winner in Season 3. Greg Jodiet wins the DABABY car.
Called your shot.
Good job, Greg.
You got it, buddy.
One hell of a fucking raid.
Dude, I was
That
just
was great.
I came to 2 to go and I'm praying. I'm like, please, everybody hold it together. I don't want to see
Yeah.
a caution right now.
Did you have us muted?
There you go. Greg Jodiet says, coming to 2 to go, praying a caution doesn't come out. Greg Jodiet gets his win, and what has been one hectic of a race, an emotional one, lots of wrecked race cars. We get the finish we wanted to see, and good guy Greg gets the win at Charlotte. The DABABY Car 225 winner. The first Crown Jewel Season 3 is RSR's, and he's going to burn it down right here on the front stretch at Charlotte. This is going to be a popular win for sure. Gary Smoke teammate, he's going to come join him in a little bit of a bumper action. Here comes Timothy Perryman. I don't know. I think Raymond Wimmer's car is too smoked to come and join, but it is 3 cars right here out on the front stretch, burning it down. This is emotional. Oh, try to get the trifecta. Raymond there in spirit. And Greg gets it done. Let's go ahead and hear from the man. Gregory Jodiet, you got your win, buddy. How do you feel?
Hell yeah, man. That was a hard-fought battle. I thought I had it even earlier on with some pit strategy there. I was able to, I got damage on that restart wreck. So I came down. I was sitting on pit road for a while, got most of it repaired, and got the car filled up, slam full of fuel, and then we went green. So it looked like I was going to almost make it on fuel. I was trying to save there at the very end, and at that point, I thought I was going to be salvaging a top 3 finish, top 4 finish. But, yeah, I think the stars aligned. We got the cautions where we needed them. I had a spare set of tires saved on pit road. Everything went right finally.
Well, Greg, congratulations. I said this is going to be a popular win. Raymond Wimmer got to be in the booth to help call that finish. You had 10-lap fresher tires. You made it to the end of the race. And you have the crown jewel, the first of the 3, the DABABY Car 225. Tell us about the rest of the season. How does your motivation and how do you prioritize knowing that if you win Talladega Derby, you're setting yourself up to come home $100 richer if we make it to Darlington with the win? Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, man, we got to go win Talladega now. There's no choice. and then we'll see if that happens. Then we'll go attack Darlington for sure.
Let's go ahead and talk to your P2 finisher, Mr. Aiden Gould. Up front all day long, but couldn't quite get it done. Hey, Aiden, this is Snow up in the booth. You have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Aiden, go ahead and give us an insight on the race from your perspective. We saw a lot of drama unfolding, a lot of crap going on, but you bring it home in P2. Tell us about the importance of finishing strong here at Charlotte and how the DABABY car went.
First, though, on the race, it was good, and then it got crazy. That's all I pretty much have to say. But for P2, I will take it. I wish it went green at the end so me and Eric can battle, but all in all, it was a good race.
Well, Aiden, you were just about 10 laps short on having fresh tires to go up there and battle Greg Jodiet, but you bring it home P2, and Flipper Wynn had a great showcase. I mean, all 4 of you guys at one point running 1, 2, 3, 4 in a train, and you guys do have the comm recording bot in your call, so we'll be able to go and see a little Flipper Wynn Motorsport Team Comms special edition video for Charlotte. Tell us, what do we expect from listening back to that and having a fun video? Is it going to be hilarious, or what's it going to sound like?
Keep your children away from it.
Copy. Alrighty. Thank you, Aiden. Congratulations on P2, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
We'll send Aiden down, and we'll go ahead and grab your third place finisher, his teammate, Eric Gonzalez. Hey, Eric, this is Noah for the booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, Eric, I could tell by the sound in your voice you are disappointed, but tell us about the race overall for you. I mean, you bring home a top 3, and give us some insight on what it was going to take to get up there to Jodiet.
I don't know, man. This whole race was kind of, it was just a matter of saving your tires. With such limited sets, you gotta really save your tires every race and avoiding those incidents and putting yourself in the right spot. And I felt I was doing a good job of that. I felt like I had a good long run speed. Besides me and Hunter and Aiden, I felt like I was up there contending for it. But I was trying to do something off strategy at the end and kind of catch Hunter off guard, and it worked. and he got a penalty on pit road, and that worked out great. And then looking back at the replays, just some net code and unfortunate timing kind of led to my downfall. So it happens. It's a part of racing, but it overall really good race. Really happy day. A lot of progress. Good day for the team, but yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Eric, tell us about you had some wheel issues going on in practice. Did you get that sorted out, or was your rig still acting up throughout the race?
So it was, I was able to get it sorted out a few minutes before qualifying. I was still getting some USB disconnection sounds and stuff. At one point, I had to call my dad to get my mouse to work again, and that was pretty interesting. But
Are we going to hear
was
that
pretty-
in the Team Comms edition video? Will we be able to get a little glimpse of that?
Probably, yeah. If I didn't mute myself, yeah, you will.
Alrighty.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much, Eric. Congratulations on the top 3, and we look forward to seeing you next week at Pocono, bud.
Yeah, I'm excited for Pocono.
Alrighty. We'll send Eric down, and ladies and gentlemen, that will be the conclusion of the DABABY Car 225, the first of our 3 Crown Jewel events right here at Charlotte. Greg Jodiet brings home the win, and we can never be more proud. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Noah Longyear, and I'll see you in the next one. Same time, same place. Don't forget to check out the description for merchandise.